Welcome to everyone who's coming in. Not sure who's staying, but we are meditating today. So, hello. We will get started. So, if you're watching, again, I would love to know in the comments if you meditate, if you've meditated before, if you have a regular meditation practice. Well, this is an invitation for you to practice just going within in a kind and compassionate manner. And a lot of people think that meditation is like you're supposed to clear your mind, you're not supposed to have any thoughts. And that's not how, excuse me, that's not how it is. We are practicing being the witness so that we can notice our thoughts as they come up. And then we don't have to place any judgment on them. And so today I have a little message for you from this book, but we will be, we'll start by focusing on our breath, and then we'll kind of go within our inner landscape and just, see what's there, create some peace. So this book is called The Wisdom of No Escape and the Path of Loving Kindness by Pema Chodron. And so the first section is about love. The first chapter is called Loving Kindness, and that's where I'm going to read from. When people start to work with any kind of spiritual discipline, they often think that somehow they're going to improve, which is a sort of subtle aggression against who they really are. But loving kindness, maitri, towards ourselves doesn't mean getting rid of anything. Maitri means that we can still be crazy after all these years. We can still be angry after all these years. We can still be timid or jealous or full of feelings of unworthiness. The point is not to try to change ourselves. Meditation practice isn't about trying to throw ourselves away and become something better. It's about befriending who we already are. That's the ground of the practice, is you or me or whoever we are right now, just as we are. That's the ground. That's what we study. That's what we come to know with tremendous curiosity and interest. So that was an excerpt from The Wisdom of No Escape and the Path of Loving Kindness. And so when we're talking about befriending who we already are, we are allowing all parts of ourselves to come into the equation, the parts that we love about ourselves, and then the parts that we might not love or like as much. And so meditation is a chance for us to sit with those parts of ourselves in a kind and compassionate manner. So I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable position. And you can be seated for this meditation. If you are like driving in the car, then, you don't want to do this. This is for if you are somewhere secure and still and relaxed. And you can, if you're seated, we're going to guide our head over our heart and our heart over our hips. So we'll invite some length in the spine. If it's comfortable for you to close your eyes or lower your gaze, if you feel safe wherever you're at, you can do that. And if you're lying down, making sure that your shoulders are relaxed down the back, so giving some space between your shoulders and your ears. And start to notice different sounds that you hear around you. Starting with sounds that are furthest from you, so sounds outside of the room that you're in, just noticing the sounds. And then noticing the sounds that are closest to you. So noticing the sounds that are in the room with you. And then noticing the sound of your breath. Noticing the sounds of your exhales. And as you are exhaling, allowing yourself to release any tension, release any worries or concerns about what happened before you got to your seat, or what's happening after you leave your meditation seat. And then seeing if you can notice your inhales. Can you hear the breath coming in? And with your inhales, can you feel yourself welcoming in some peace, some calm, some gentleness? Can you continue to focus on your breath? Noticing the breath. Allowing the breath to do its thing. And if you were to invite some softness and some gentleness into your breath, what would that look like? How would it feel? Would it change the way that you're breathing? We'll welcome all parts of ourselves in. So welcoming in the parts of ourselves that we love, welcoming in the parts that we like, welcoming in the parts that we maybe don't care for as much, welcoming all these parts in with us. And allowing yourself to have a curiosity and an interest for these parts of yourself. And as you're sitting with them, maybe saying hello, asking them if they have a message for you, a lesson for you, or maybe you just want to sit with them in silence. Just noticing how they are, their energy, their vibe. Can you invite these parts of yourself in with a calm presence? allowing yourself to breathe with them, bringing that awareness back to the breath, feeling all parts of yourself breathing with you. And then we will rest here in the silence for about a minute or so, and I will let you know when we are done. So if it's comfortable, you can close the eyes, you can relax the shoulders, and just rest here. We can start to bring some awareness to our minds. And inviting this awareness to the breath as you start to take deeper inhales and release longer exhales. And begin to feel your hands and your feet as they start to move. And maybe you bring some movement to the shoulders. You can take some neck rolls, whatever feels good. And then we'll invite the hands to come together, the palms to meet at heart center. And we'll take a cleansing breath. So we'll breathe in through the nose, holding at the top. And on the exhale, sighing the breath out. And we'll close with a dedication. And you can say this dedication after me. You can say it to yourself, or you can just listen in. As I journey out today, I will be sure to enjoy every step of the way. I will walk softly and sweetly with myself and find every reason in the world to love myself because I am loved. Thank you so much for joining me for meditation today. Peace and love. If you are watching, thank you for joining. If you participated in the meditation, I would love to know if you enjoyed it, how you felt. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you have ever meditated before.